I currently have an energy drink and a really, really strong will to turn myself into a Bob Ross painting. I don't know if anyone's been around long enough, but I used to do like a lot of Bob Ross paintings on my face for some reason. So I thought I could go back to my roots a little bit and do it again, because why not? I already know which one I want to do, but the question is, will I actually find it? Because so far I'm not seeing it. Wait, I found it. This one is going to be the Northern Lights. I have an obsession with them for some reason. So obviously he's using oil paints, but I don't want to put oil paints on my face, so I'm going to use the Mayron Cream Blend sticks. And then on top of that, I'm going to do eyeshadow. Look how beat up this palette is. I accidentally always leave them on the floor and then I step on them and then the mirror breaks. Kind of an issue. I should probably get better at that. I kind of have gotten better at that, just not a lot better. He starts off with everything black, but that's not really how face painting works, so I'll just let him keep talking for a second.
Titanium white.
Wait, starting with white, but he has a whole black base.
So all we need is white. Let's go up here.
Okay.
Decide where these curtains, these lights are going to be, and just begin tapping. See? All
Should I start with a black base?
And tapping the color in and make
start
your
with blue.
Basic.
Okay. I'm only doing half. Oh, I didn't mean to bring it down there. I'll clean that up later. I've also already done this painting like 5 years ago, so we'll have a little comparison too. He's using a fan brush, but I'm just going to use like a little brush. Follow the natural curve of like my eye so it doesn't look as weird. Okay, I'll do a little one there.
You. Up to you. Now then. This is where the fun starts. Let's take a 1-inch brush. And I'm going to begin grabbing this and lifting it upward. Just pop it up. Okay? There we go. Now already you can see it begin picking up some of the different colors.
Oh.
And here, like so. Let's grab this one.
It's okay. We'll figure this out.
Which brush and go all the way through this and lift up. All the way through. Follow the same angles. All the way.
I can't do that. He has a lot more color than I do, so I'm just gonna add in some eyeshadow right now. That wasn't my original plan, but that's what we're gonna do. So at least we're kind of on a similar page. I want a little tiny bit of purple in here, not a lot of purple, just like a little bit of purple. If I were doing this and not following a tutorial, I would do it a lot differently. Sketch everything out first and then just fill it in.
Beautiful, beautiful colors in the sky. So let's wash the old brush.
Wait for it.
Yeah. Just beat the devil out of it. And no painting of Alaska would be complete without an almighty mountain.
Is that it? Oh, no, we're already onto the mountain.
Black, a little bit of phthalo.
Okay, I don't have a palette knife, but I'm going to try with a popsicle stick. I feel like that could work.
Flat, cut across, get that little roll of paint right on the edge of the knife.
Oh, he has like a dark blue. Oh, we're going with black.
Right there.
Okay.
There. So put little bumps and hills and valleys, whatever you want in your mountain. Like so.
What?
Grab it.
I can't see what he's doing.
This just basically, the next layer is the stick.
Oh.
So take off all of it that you can get off.
Take it off?
This is also an excellent way using brush strokes to begin.
I'm just going to use a brush. I don't think a popsicle stick really did much for me.
Some snow just coming right down the side of this mountain. Wherever you want it to go. You want that paint to break. You want all these little holes left in it. See it? And you can wiggle that knife and cause all kinds of... Maybe we'll make that a little bit lighter. Still a little dark.
Okay.
Roll of paint again.
What are we doing?
Now then, no pressure. No pressure. Just let it barely caress the canvas.
Ooh, we're caressing it now.
Begin laying it all. And tap more down here at the base than you do up here. Up here, you just barely.
This is so pretty and blue. Mine's like gray.
At the bottom, you want to tap it a little bit hard. There's some paint on your brush. Just beat the devil out of it, and that'll remove.
I clean my brush by wiping it on the chair.
And that easy. You have one fantastic mountain.
Mine doesn't look like that. Mine does not look like his.
Okay. Now we can play some more. Let's find us a fan brush.
I thought I was good at this.
Right, these trees will run right into the mountain. You want them to stay separated. So don't kill your misty area. Save them. They're precious. They're good friends. Little evergreens that are far in the distance begin looking like fence posts. Chances are you just don't have enough.
I don't think they look like
Add a few more and see if it doesn't.
I don't think they look like fence posts, do they? Not looking horrible, but it's definitely not looking great. It's not a great method for face painting. Obviously, it's not for face painting, but good thing we are fixing this up after. Because if I weren't, I would have wiped this off by now. I'm taking a minor pause and just adding in some details to the back. That way I don't like lose the depth. What is next?
At least a little touch of the liquid white to it to make it a little thinner.
White.
Yes, go. Just some happy little grassy areas back here. Allow it to mix with that color that's underneath, all the blues and blacks. So it creates all kinds of little things.
Where is this going?
They up here. Now, I want a happy little reflection to live right underneath here.
Ooh, ooh.
All you need is white because the color is already on the canvas. Just pull it straight down, and start where you want it to be the brightest, and then work outward in both directions. I'm going to drop him in right there, just like that.
We have another tree happening.
We'll give him a look.
I'm going to put my tree there, another one there, and I think that's enough. I'll make him tall though. I want him to be a tall tree. Add some snow on him.
All right. Now then, let's have some fun. Let's put in.
Have we not been
some
having
bigger
fun
trees.
this whole time?
Same old color. Really makes a beautiful painting. And these black canvases, painting changes that much. It's almost unbelievable. And at home, try these black canvases with any transparent color. He's right there. There he is. This is still the blue and the night black. Just blue and black. Only very basic shapes.
Of what?
Very basic.
Shapes of what?
Okay, let's go right over in here. Maybe there's a happy bush. Yep, there's right there.
Happy bush.
Comes right on out.
It's always a little humbling when I see my posture. Okay, I kind of think this is where I'm going to stop because the next part he adds like a little cabin, and I don't think I have enough room on my face for a little cabin. Well, this is where Bob got us. I feel like I can't just call him Bob. Anyways, this is what we got. I think I could do a little bit more to it. I do think it needs a little bit more shading and a little bit more detail. So I'm going to do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? I think I like it. Everything started like running after a while because the grease paint was just probably mixing in with my skin oils. Look how glittery my chest is. I used the One Size glitter spray. I put a little bit of sparkles in my hair too to look like stars or like snow or something. I don't know. I pick up the glitter and I can't put it down. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I think I would give this one an 8.2. Of course, I did say we would compare it. So here's the look I did 5 to 6 years ago, I think. And then here's the one I did today. Let me know what other type of videos you like to see. I have a lot of pig prosthetics and I kind of want to turn myself into a pig. I also have some old age prosthetics coming. So maybe you want to see me old. Maybe you want to see me look like a pig. I don't know. But I do believe it is time for me to wash this off. So I'm going to go take a shower and I hope you enjoyed.